Hello everyone, my name is Lakshay Goyal and I'm a student of Shahid Bhagat Singh Evening College. Today, my friend Hiteshi and I are going to present you to the topic Introduction of Human Resource Management. So let's begin. But before we look at the index, you guys should know what is HRM, right? So, Human Resource Management is the study of activities regarding people working in an organization. It is a managerial function that tries to match an organization's needs to the skills and abilities of its employees. Now let's take a look at the content that we will be covering in our slides. At first, there's the concept, which will introduce us to the policies and practices involved in carrying out the people in human resource management. Then, the second will be the nature of HRM, which is concerned with the people's dimensions in an organization. Then, with the nature, we'll take a look at the scope of HRM consisting of three aspects, namely personnel, welfare, and human relations. Lastly, we will end the presentation with the functions of HRM, namely managerial, operative, and advisory. So these are the definitions of some of the most prestigious behavioral scientists. You guys can read this out later in your own time. Moving on to the concept of HRM. So let me start by asking you guys all a question. What exactly is human resource management? Many people find HRM to be an unclear and strange concept. This is not simply because of having variety of meanings to this term. This confusion is mainly due to the different interpretations found in articles and books about human resource management. HRM is the philosophy of people management based on the belief that human resources are extremely important for sustained business success. An organization acquires competitive advantage by using its people effectively and utilizing their expertise to meet clearly defined objectives. HRM is aimed at recruiting capable, flexible, and committed people, managing and rewarding their performances and developing key competencies. Okay, so for nature, scope, and functions of HRM, I would like to pass on this opportunity to my dear friend Hitesh.
Thank you, Lakshay, for explaining our viewers about the definition and concept of HRM. So, here I am further to elaborate on nature, scope, and function of HRM. HRM involves the application of management functions and principles. Yes, the functions and principles are applied to acquiring, developing, maintaining, and providing remuneration in terms of bonuses, compensations to employees in organization to make them more satisfied for the job. Decision relating to the employees must be integrated. Yes, decisions on different aspects of employees must be consistent with the other HR decisions, such as it is a continuous process. HRM is not one short deal. It cannot be practiced only 1 hour each day or one day in a week. It requires constant alertness and awareness of human relations and their importance in everyday operations. Decisions made influence the effectiveness of an organization. Effectiveness of an organization will result in betterment of services to the customers in the form of high quality products supplied at reasonable cost. HRM functions are not confined to just business establishments only, but there's an integrating mechanism that works behind the HR policies. HRM tries to build and maintain cordial relationship between people working at different levels of the organization. It tries to integrate human assets in the best possible manner for achieving organizational goals. Further, talking about the scope of HRM, the first is personal aspect, which includes human resource planning, job analysis and job design, recruitment and selection, orientation and induction, training and development. The main crux of this scope is to build and boost the individual's contribution to the organization. Fulfilling such aspects help an organization in retaining, maintaining, and motivating the workforce. It helps in raising the level of performance and satisfaction of employees. Welfare aspect. This aspect is socially and ethically accountable for the requirement and difficulties of the society. HRM makes sure that an organization must consider legal, ethical, social, and environmental issues. HRM ensures that the legal issues like equal pay for the equal work are not violated by an organization. Various social issues can affect an organization's decisions regarding its human resource. Next, industrial relation aspects. The HRM works to maintain cordial relations with the union members to avoid strikes or lockouts to ensure smooth functioning of the organizations. Hence, HRM is the means for organizations to achieve effectiveness and efficiency. Acquiring right people for the job and training them and developing them are the main organizational objectives of the HRM. Now, let's talk about the functions of HRM. The HRM is mainly concerned with two sets of functions, managerial and operative. The basic managerial functions are planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. The planning function deals with determining the future course of action to achieve desired results. The HR manager is expected to determine the personal program regarding recruitment, selection, and training of the next is organizing function, which is mainly concerned with proper grouping of personal activities, assigning of different groups of activities to different individuals, and delegation of authority. The next managerial function is directing, which involves supervising and guiding the personnel. The HR manager must take care of the concerns and expectations of employees at all levels. We have controlling managerial functions, which involves the observation and comparison of results with the standard and correction of deviations that may occur. It involves performance appraisal, critical examination of personal records and statistics, and the personal audit. The next function of HRM is operative function. It involves employment. It is concerned with procuring and employing people with the necessary knowledge, skills, and abilities. This involves job analysis, manpower planning, recruitment, selection, placement, induction, and internal mobility. The next operative function is motivation. It is a process which inspires people to give their best to the organization. Employees work in the organization for the satisfaction of their needs. The human resource manager helps the various departmental managers to design a system of financial and non financial rewards to motivate the employees. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's all from our side about the concept, nature, function, and scope of human resource management.